Flores is a brand new operator dropping with Crimson Heist, and there are some crazy tricks you can do with him, ranging from some disgusting drone parkour that can get some easy kills, and on top of that, a crazy hatch drop you can pull off with Flores too. And today I'm going to be showing you every single brand new trick you need to know about for Flores. So let's get straight on into the first trick, which is going to be a fantastic hot drop trick you can pull off with the Flores drone and another teammate potentially. What this trick is going to allow you to do is potentially pick up a kill on a hatch that is very popular for players to be nearby. All you have to go ahead and do is detonate your Flores drone right on the hatch. Make sure you stop it before you get past the hatch. Then it's going to become bulletproof and it will be stationary. What I want you to do now is go ahead and use a DMR or some weapon with some soft destruction to actually shoot the whole hatch out. When you go ahead and shoot the hatch out, the drone's going to drop and it's going to explode pretty much instantly when it touches the ground. And this is going to allow you to catch anyone off guard, potentially picking up a free kill beneath. Another variation is you could potentially use a grenade and time it perfectly so that it drops. However, I'm not entirely sure whether the grenade will take out the Flores drone when it is bulletproof, as a C4 and an impact grenade will take out that Flores drone. And next up is that Flores can actually in fact pick up his drones. That's right, if you're midway through throwing down your drone and you're thinking, oh, this one isn't really the play, I didn't mean to put this down, or something like that, you can go ahead and pick it up. Even when the drone is fully accelerating, it is still possible for you to go ahead and pick up this drone. Now, the beauty of this is that it can be used in multiple ways too. But first, if you are looking to pick up this drone, it's fairly straightforward. All you have to do is make sure you are by the drone, stop walking or moving, make sure you are stationary, you'll be able to pick it up, you'll get the prompt and pick it up. And the timing doesn't really matter as long as you don't pick it up when it is going to be bulletproof, otherwise the explosion might land in your face. Now the beauty of it is that you can use it to very easily bait out someone potentially. You can throw it down, that noise goes off, they know you're controlling the drone, all you have to do is pick it up. And if you are looking for some teammates who are not going to try and team kill you with the Flores drone, be sure to join the Discord because there are a ton of people looking to do their Crimson Heist placements and getting ready for them. There's a link down below. Now another way that you can bait the enemy or simply use it to your advantage in a multitude of ways is simply by running with your drones. That's right, you can potentially have 4 drones down and you could be running alongside them. That really does seem like a scene from a movie. What you can do with Flores apart from picking them up is send down your drones and exit them straight away, and they'll continue running for the timer until they stop and explode. You can either deploy just 1, just 2, or all 4. Now this is going to be great as again you can use it for a lot of bait. You can use it for the enemy to potentially push you if you're getting on your Flores drone, but actually you're just going to be deploying more of them. It'll be very similar to how the other trick worked, except you're not picking it up and saving that drone, you're going to still sending it on through, which does have its benefit of being a more realistic bait. However, you can use it to very easily enter a room and potentially distract the enemy or clear a room. If you send your drones in, or simply just one of the Flores drone, if you send that in, the enemy are going to be pretty hot on the tail. Especially if you exit straight out of it, it's going to be going down that straight path. So make sure to position it in a place where it's going to get the enemy, or at least scare them away. Because the enemy, when they see that, they're going to be either running away, they're going to be scared of it, or they're simply going to try and shoot it out and lock onto that drone. Either way, they're going to be distracted, whether they're trying to shoot out of the drone or simply run away and get some distance from it, which allows you to come in as a perfect distraction. Whilst the drone is distracting them, you move in, they're locking onto the drone, shooting at it, you lock onto their head, and one-tap them into oblivion. The Flores drone becomes a decoy, and you move on forward, taking out someone. This is going to work best in one-on-one gunfights, potentially when there's not another enemy to either take out that drone and cover their teammate, or simply get the refrag. So ideally use it for a one-on-one gunfight, or potentially when you're in a room with just that one player. Next up is a great trick you can use with Flores to take out a Cade Electro Claw on a hatch without even having to bring a Maverick. Say goodbye to Thatcher and Maverick, all you need for this one is a Flores drone. For example, on Clubhouse, a very popular hatch to take, and a very popular hatch that does find itself with a Cade Electro Claw on the underside of it, is simply when you're going to be playing Clubhouse in the basement. If you make your way over to kitchen and you're trying to take out this Cade Electro Claw, often it's going to be pretty close to that wooden area. And this does in fact mean when you go ahead and use your Flores drone, if you lock it on at just the right general area without actually hitting the hatch, because if you do hit the hatch, your drone is going to be destroyed by the Cade Electro Claw. If you get it in the right sweet spot, and it does help with having some intel on when that Cade Electro Claw is positioned, because it could be a little to the right, a little to the left, a little up or down. Either way, you're going to want to know where it is because you can position it on that soft floor. Once your drone's in position, detonate it off and it will hit that Cade Electro Claw. And it's only going to use one of your drones as well, and you can even use your regular drone to drone out the intel to find which area it's positioned in. It is a fantastic trick to counter a Cade, and the best part is you can use it in a lot of other situations, not just on a hatch, on a reinforced wall for example. Next up is a great trick you can use with Flores to take out a MIRA window. A Flores drone is practically a regular drone with a C4 strapped on top of it, and it does allow you to take out mirrors only on a soft wall. We did try this on a reinforced wall, we hit directly on top of the canister, and that still didn't even work. If you're looking to take out a mirror on a soft wall, and often they are placed on soft walls because certain setups will require that, it's very useful for your Flores drone to clear this utility. Move your drone into the position on the mirror. It can be anywhere really, as long as you're hitting the center of it. You detonate it off, and like a C4, it's going to take that whole thing out, make a massive explosion in the wall. And it is a great counter because there are a lot of setups that are going to include a soft mirror wall. Now next up, if you are looking to completely bombard the enemy, this one is for you. You're going to want to find a hatch that is going to be on top of the objective and is generally quite a contested area. This is a very risky rush, however it can be really quite useful. What I'm going to need you to do is send all 4 of your Flores drones in. And this is great combined with someone like a Ying, another person with flashes, a Lion, if you really want to go down that path. The Flores drones are going to cause a lot of people to be moving about and focus on them trying to take them out, especially if 4 of them are coming down. The flashes are great to blind the enemy and cause a lot of chaos, and any other operator you bring that is part of that meta, Dokkaebi, flying, is going to cause more chaos. Then, drop the hatch. When you drop this hatch, the Flores drones are probably going to keep them distracted, and you will be able to drop it, take a few of them out. Again, this is a dirty and chaotic strategy to pull off, however it can definitely work. Bringing a Montaigne on top of that is going to help for the cover. And you can also combine it with the hot drop strategy in the very beginning to potentially clear out that hatch from the get-go. Now finally, probably the best Flores trick out there right now is the drone parkour to take out anyone camping on the armory lockers. On the newly reworked border, if you are looking to take out an enemy player who's going to be holding the armory lockers, which is a very contested area and is often having an echo behind it, or even just a player holding the angle, not necessarily looking to sit on their cameras for the game. Even when that site isn't being played, it's often very popular for defenders to still be up there holding that vertical play, as that is great to do on a lot of different sites. Send in your Flores drone through the drone hole. If you get it onto this little parkour spot here, remember this is quite difficult to do because your drone is constantly moving and you don't have too much control over it. Simply jump your drone up onto here, get it onto the very top shelf, and then detonate it as soon as you are mid-air with it, and you will be able to detonate that, and bam. Even when they're on full HP, and even when that soft floor is still intact, if you detonate it in that position, it's still going to kill anyone holding the spot. And remember, this is only one drone parkour spot on this map. That right there is every single Flores trick you need to know about for the new Operation Crimson Heist. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to drop a like on the video if it did help you out.